Hi Gemini, and welcome to your April love reading. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me here on my channel. I appreciate your support. You can check out your general message if you're following me from that general message. Again, thank you. But if you are new to my channel and you're just checking out the love reading, I highly encourage you to check out that general April message, okay? There's always seems to be some crossover. You can find the links in the description box below, okay? So we're going to dive right in. Okay, the cards that I pulled from your general reading, we have intimacy. There's a lot of messages around like kiss. You have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups. There's a lot of love showing up in your general message. But again, that Devil was showing up. We had it in reverse and upright. So there's some sort of karma that's playing out with this devilish energy, toxic relationships, addressing issues within relationships. You know, no fear when we see the Devil. It looks like someone could be putting on a bluff. Maybe they're wearing this mask because, you know, they're so used to operating from some sort of toxic tendency, addiction, a mental place, a mental health even, okay? So let's look into your person here. We're going to pull from the Heart's Hidden Secrets. This is going to be a you versus them. We're going to see how they're feeling, how you're feeling, and mutual energies and some advice. Then we're going to take it over to Patreon for the extended love message. Just know on Patreon, you get access to all 12 zodiac signs. You can cross-watch, you can watch for your other placements, etc., okay? And I'll be doing an April 4th solar eclipse reading for my Patreon viewers. Let's see. How is your love interest viewing you for April? Again, this is how they're viewing you. It might not resonate. It might not be what you want to hear, but I'm here to address the truth. Okay, so come to this with an open heart, Gemini. Okay, how is Gemini's love interest feeling for April? How is Gemini's love interest feeling? One more card, please, for how Gemini's love interest is feeling, the Gemini Collective. Okay. Okay. We'll start there. So they do feel abandoned by something that maybe you said, maybe, you know, they even walked away from you, right? But I do sense that it's, they feel left out in some way. Maybe you didn't give them a chance to speak or vice versa. The Trapped card is definitely reminding me of the Devil energy, because this is that bound to something, restricted, right? Trapped by this Devil. Stuck, tied down, feeling obligated to something. Maybe they feel obligated to something. There's memories here, but they're escaping it. They're escaping something here. Avoiding, pushing away, right? The Devil can be a very strong presence, and it's looking like it's kind of showing up in their energy, where maybe they've always operated from a certain way of thinking or being in relationships, and it's kind of bleeding out into this relationship. And again, you could be mirroring one another, so I'm not just trying to say it's one or the other, but this is what's showing up on their end. They could also be saying that you are escaping, right? You abandoned them. They don't know what to do, right? They're dwelling, they're reminiscing on memories, maybe past harsh words that were said, and they're feeling there's some sort of mistake, misunderstanding here. They feel lost. I do think that there's a longing and hope. Their intuition is saying, you know, there's an inner knowing here that they want to try to revive this. This is like the Star card energy, faith, manifesting. They're trying to manifest you back into their life, but they feel kind of confined or restricted by something, and that can be many things. Could be another relationship, could be work, could be friends, family. Maybe they're getting in the way of this, other people's opinions, right? You know, they could have toxic friends around them. The Devil doesn't have to be them, but if they choose to accept, you know, you are the company you keep was a very strong message for you. So it's like this person could feel really like obligated to the people around them, and they could be getting really bad advice even, right? Or vice versa, right? You take it how it resonates. Cross watchers, of course, you know, you can tell me the opposite, right? So let's look into how Gemini is feeling about their love interest. How are you feeling, Gemini? How are you feeling, Gemini? How is Gemini feeling? How is Gemini feeling about their love interest? How is Gemini feeling? Ooh. How is Gemini feeling? Okay. You know, if you are dealing, Gemini, with an Aries or Leo Sag, we saw that strongly. You know, the pride card showing up for me. That could be a side of the King of Wands. Very prideful, you know, a bit arrogant. You know, that could be cute. But then it can also get, like, really, like, too much, you know. Like, there's a time to be, you know, a bit prideful. There's a difference, I guess, between pride and confidence. Let's talk about that, right? You know, and what does that look like for you? So you could be feeling like this person's a bit stubborn, arrogant, egocentric, right? But I have to say, you know, this obsession card is reminding me of the devil. So I think that both of you are kind of like feeling this pull. There's some sort of karma. We did see that card earlier. So maybe there is some sort of karma that you're working through. And there's a lot of people in the community, this tarot community, spiritual community, where it's like karma is this negative thing. No, all relationships experience karma, good and bad. That's what relationships are about. We're here on this earth to work through our karma, right? So we can get to our dharma, so we can actually evolve and learn the lessons, you know. But yes, if we decide to stay in toxic relationships, karmic cycles will repeat itself until we learn the lesson. And it's okay. Sometimes we have to repeat that lesson, you know. I'm not here to bully you into making choices, right? We all have the choice to repeat things until we get it. And that can take years, that can take months, that can take weeks. It just depends, right? This is a general reading. I'm reading for a lot of different energies. So you guys are all at your own pace, and I never want to like pressure you. I'm just here to show you what the energy that's showing up, right? And I feel like the Gemini that I'm connecting with is very aware of what it is that they want. They want play, they want fun, they want excitement, compassion, right? The positive side of the King of Wands is someone that's very loving, kind, compassionate, big-hearted, right? But if that pride starts to get in the way, it can really put up a block, right? And that's that devil energy. It's like, you know, I'm too good for this, like not wanting to showcase their emotions. That can be hard for a King of Wands to really get to that soft, ushy-gushy part of them. And maybe that's what you're hoping for. The clinging is here. So it's like there's a desire, right? Holding on, obsessing about this in a way, Gemini, because it's like you might see someone beyond maybe the mask, right? We saw the bluff on their energy. The mask that they might be wearing, and so you are hoping that maybe they'll change or see their ways. Yeah, you do feel like this person is someone that could really step into their divine. Like one day, maybe this person will really see me. One day, maybe we can be together and build a foundation here. That's what you're telling me. But there seems to be some conflict that's arising here right now, differences in compatibility. That, you know, those things can be worked out, but it does take communication. It says, okay, I'm going to set my pride aside here. I'm going to be open and willing to hear you out, and not try to like gaslight or belittle you or put you down. It's about compassion, right? Empathy. It's going to be important for this relationship to ever build on a firm foundation, if anything. You know, potentially is if you want to have children, right? Security. Maybe that's what you're craving. You're like, I want security. Maybe you felt like, you know, this person wasn't giving you any sort of security or a showing up for you. You could have felt like they were in and out, maybe all over the place. And you're wanting foundation. You really are wanting something that is going to be secure and you know, practical in some way, where you can actually build trust, feel safe. Maybe this person hasn't showcased that side to you yet. This could be a newer dynamic, or again, it could be one that you've been in for quite some time. Oh, King of Wands again, Hangman. They could have Pisces or fire in their chart. It looks like this person is definitely in a state of like waiting, you know, suspension, recalibration. Maybe they are trying to think about their toxic ways, or vice versa. You both could be, you know, because I'm seeing it on both sides. Like, okay, maybe I can try to open my lens. We did see that, the glass, the spectrum, seeing things more clearly. That song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So maybe you felt like there was a storm, or there will be a storm. It's like now you have to clean the glass off. Okay, let's look at this from a clear lens, a clear vision. So like wipe the slate clean, potentially. What's the mutual energies here? Mutual energies between Gemini and their love interest. Mutual energies for the Gemini collective. Mutual energies. Oh, Hangman. Yeah, still showing up here. Mutual energies. I feel like you both are kind of in this state of suspension, which might be necessary. This is Piscean energy. We do have Venus and Mars in Pisces. So it's more of a reflective, contemplative energy. Because I feel like both of you, this is mutual. Both of you do, if you are trying to reestablish this, if there's been some sort of conflict with the devil, you know, you want to make sure that you go through this hangman process where you actually can be victorious, you know, that we can actually work together. There could be some just indifferences and hesitation right now that you're trying to work through mutually in order to come at this from a better place, is what I'm hearing, okay? So if this person is maybe not talking, or you're not talking to them, I don't think it's coming from a place of lack of love. I think it's just more like, okay, I don't want to come on too strong, or I don't want to say the wrong things. Maybe you both are feeling like space is required in order for this to come together, if anything, if ever. Okay, what's the mutual energy between Gemini and their love interest? King of Cups. Yeah, so you can face this heart on, heart-centered. It could take someone or both of you to be like, okay, I want to come, I want to be more empathetic. I don't want to just put my pride up, like block, you know, block. I don't want to block this. I want to try to be open. King of Cups, supportive. Yeah, because someone is, yeah, Nine of Wands, Three of Swords. Definitely, I feel like both of you have been bruised. Nine of Wands, Three of Swords, mutual energy here. Yeah, someone could have felt bruised, rejected. You know, could have been some harsh words that were said. Put someone's guard up. This is mutual. So again, cross watchers, it seems like both of you are feeling this way. But I like the King of Cups here. It could be male or female, right? Genders can be reversed. Six of Swords. Yeah. Moving away from the devil. Look at that. Moving away from the devil. This is what the mutual energy is. I feel like both of you want this. Devil showed up 3 times. You could be definitely dealing with a Capricorn. Moving from problems and be mindful what you take. Don't take the devil with you. That's the advice here. You are only limited by what you believe is possible. There's something about some sort of limited beliefs. Like someone might not feel like they're enough. The Hangman is going through some sort of moon. The moon is fears. You could be working through your fears here. Around like family. Can I offer this person the 10 of Cups? You know, that there's definitely fears that are here. But the Six of Swords is very possible. You know, I just think that the devil can't come along on this journey, you know, and until that, the elephant in the room is addressed, it's going to be nearly impossible for this to evolve. Okay, Gemini, let's pull from, I'm actually feeling called to pull from the Lovers Tarot over here. I want to see some blockages because the devil showed up 3 times. So let's see what that devil's about for you. What's going on? Why is you or your person operating from this devil energy? Why? Tired. Someone's feeling emotionally exhausted. You both could be. And so when you're in this place of fight or flight, you know, it's just like, you know, word vomit. Like, you know, someone's hangry or tired, emotionally exhausted, dealing with everything. You deserve a break. So, okay. What else? What's this devil energy all about here? What's this devil energy all about? Neglect, yeah. Someone feels neglected. I feel like both of you do. You know, they showed up as feeling abandoned. They could have some abandonment issues. So with people with abandonment issues is they can either cling, right, cling on, or they can be like more avoidant, right? I don't want to put my heart out there. Like, no, 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 no. I'm not even going to put myself out there in that way because I've been neglected in the past, right? So it can show up differently. And you both could be showcasing that neglect in different ways, but it looks like you both have been neglected or felt neglected. Reaching. You are trying to connect, but love eludes you. Stepping out of your comfort zone will help. So it looks like stepping out of your comfort zone may help. Yeah, someone feels empty, depleted, exhausted. You know, that devil energy can really tire you out. Yeah, distance is here for sure. So we're going to look into this energy a bit more in the extended. Oh, look at that blind spot. There's a blind spot here. Caught up in the whirlwind, you can't see what's really going on. Ask a trusted friend for advice. So that's why tarot, you know, therapy, friends. But I have to say, this person, I think that they have to be mindful, you know, of bad advice too. You know, if again, you are the company you keep. So if your friends are giving you bad advice, it's going against your own intuition. We have to be mindful of the advice of others, right? Only confide and trust in the people that know you most. And that can come from a place of seeing both sides. Maybe that's what it is that you guys need, is someone, maybe like couples counseling that's neutral, right? Where they don't have any sort of preconceived ideas, or again, if they themselves are not healed and they're just like F love, like fuck that, you know, like pardon my language. It's like, okay, is that actually going to benefit this relationship if you're getting bad advice? So that goes for both of you here. So we're going to look more deeply into this person's energy, what they'd like to say to you, Gemini, in the Patreon extended, and we'll get more advice. We'll pull some more oracles, okay? I hope to find you over there if this is where we part. Bye for now, Gemini.